Hey, yo, 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 yo. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Beyond the Stream. Let me turn that down. That is loud in my ear. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, who we got in chat? We have Chef coming in, Lady coming in. I see y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Y'all excited for this? Because I know I am. I have a legend on the other line. Morrizzz Gaming 1985. If y'all don't know who he is, I don't know why not, because he is an icon. Just hysterical. And let me tell you, if you want somebody with an addictive laugh, be sure to check this one out. I'm sure you'll hear it at some point tonight. Doing okay. Can watch for a bit while I leave for my Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate you, Chef. Rar, meow, riddles. Hello, hello. But I'm excited. Like I said, he's pretty phenomenal. I enjoy watching his streams. I know he's excited because y'all can't see him, but he is sitting here dancing on the other line, and yeah, it's a fun time, fun time. So I I'm just gonna go on dive on into this. Morrizzz, you ready, buddy? Because we'll head on into this if you're ready. All right, we'll see y'all in a second.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Alrighty, Mr. Morrizzz. Hello, hello, friend. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, you're doing well. So
Yep,
well.
we're live and in color now. Are we going to play some music and let him dance? And yes, this is one of my questions. Ask riddles in chat. I mean, if you want to dance, I mean, he said biddies
ready.
do anything, right?
Oh snap! If that's the case, I should have played that what a privilege. Let me go back to it. This is like one of my brother's favorite cuts, man. I love this. I love this song, and it's so uplifting. It's positive. It has a cold-blooded beat. Sometimes when I'm like gaming it, I'll play this in the background, and then I'll just like phase out,
Locked in. He's
and I just
locked
phase
in.
out. I ain't places where I used to be. Now, what a privilege.
All right, so Morrizzz, I'm gonna give you the floor. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you came up with your stream name, friend.
Oh, okay. That's a really good question. So I came up with my stream name with Morrizzz with three Z's because I've been playing video games since I was what, like third grade, second grade, first grade. And that I'm like a dad, I have a career. A lot of gamers used to think that I didn't, I guess I didn't maintain the skills in terms of the time that I had to put on the sticks. But I put them three Z's saying like, hey, don't sleep on me. Because even though I have like the family life, got those obligations, I got the career, the federal career doing. I still got the skills, pay them bills. So yeah, that's where I got the three Z's for Morrizzz. To swap that out from the S to the three Z's. And then 1985 is just the year I was born. That was a cold-blooded year.
I was gonna say, I've heard you say that was one of the best years ever because that was your year. So, what got you into streaming, Morrizzz?
You know what's crazy? Oh man, I wish Leah82 was in here. She's I know her. She's busy too. She works as well, and she games. But Leah82 also she actually inspired me. So a couple of years back, I used to just be a what do you call it? The lurkers. I was your friendly neighborhood lurker when it comes to just watching other people stream their content. So my friend Leah, I met her actually through him playing like Call of Duty and things of that nature, and she was probably the best gamer aside from my wife Anya. Anya, she's good. But I met Leah 82. She like crushed my rest of my teammates, and we're like, we gotta befriend her. We befriended her. A couple of years passed. Next thing you know, she started streaming live, and I had no clue what Twitch was. And she was like, "Yeah, I've been doing it, Morrizzz, and I think you could really benefit from it." So I was like, "Hey, all right." I was too nervous. I was very skeptical. In my mind's eye, as exuberant as I am, I'm innately an introvert. If it wasn't for my mom, who's also in the stream, glory to glory, and the military, it kind of brought me out of my bubble or shell, if you will. So it made me want to play after kind of seeing her perform and do good. And then had a crushing blow. I had a friend that had passed away last year around like May time frame. He believed in me a lot. It was years we used to talk about me streaming. Like, dude, I think you can do it. You have the charisma. He used to say you have the panache. So you can do it, man. So I was very reluctant, but then with his passing, it was kind of like me trying to pay homage to him, believing in myself, and kind of moving forward. My brother also told me that I should start streaming too. Both brothers. I got my brother from another mother, Miko 082, no 086, and my actual brother. His name is Jeremy. He was stationed in the Navy. He did his thing, and he rocked out with flying colors as a veteran. So he inspired me. The death of my untimely death of my friend inspired me. Leah 82 inspired me, and and
Well, they definitely hit the nail on the head because you definitely have the charisma for sure. Like you are always
thank you.
so positive, always so happy, so cheerful. And Yoshi in chat says you seem amazing. So yes, you definitely are phenomenal when it comes to the
Hey, can
charisma
Yoshi see
aspect.
me?
Yeah, you're on our stream over here.
Tell Yoshi I went to Walmart and I got this sweater from Walmart. I got some milk and I got this sweater and I feel like it shrunk on my way back home. I was like, it was so much more form fitting before. I don't know. When I put it on when I got home, I was like, I feel like the Hulk or something. Like I'm gonna break it.
Well, I mean, we had the Hulk on the loading screen, and judging by all the characters that you sent me that you wanted on all of your overlays and stuff, we could tell that you enjoy some comic book stuff and some just video games in general.
Yes. Yes. I'm an enthusiast.
So you kind of hit the nail on the head one with the last question, but how long have you streamed for? Like, when was the exact time you started streaming?
Wow. Actually, this year, January. January timeframe was when I first initially started because I had the passing of my friend. He had passed away in May, and then he had his funeral in June, and it was just a pretty bad mourning period for me. But within that mourning period, I talked to my friends and everything, and I started looking at if individuals that suffered a loss, you have a tendency to still listen to voicemails, look at text messages, look at photos, videos of when y'all were together. Sometimes I wish I used to pray to God, like, hey, like if you can be able to, I wish I can be able to get on my phone right now and just text him, like, hey, dude, can you believe this? And I'm like, I'm with UPM Bullet, the one and only UPM Bullet, man. And I'm talking to him, and he's like, want to interview me. It's an incredible honor. Like we here, we're doing it, we're succeeding. So yeah, I started like in January. I created what's called like an itemized list of all of my PC equipment from like the graphics cards, the processors, motherboard, RAM, all of that stuff. And yeah, I had a friend. His name is his gamer tag is called Smacking Cheeks. I don't know what inspired that to this day. I don't know what inspired that name, but we play Marvel Rivals together. His favorite is the Punisher. You may see him on my stream. But yeah, Smacking Cheeks was like an avid like PC builder. Like he's been doing it since he was in high school. So only thing he wanted was food. So I was like, dude, bet.
Can't argue with that.
I ended up getting equipment that cost maybe like 1,500. I drove down to where he was at. He was walking me through it, let me see what he was doing. It's like having like Geek Squad, but then like just sitting like 101, like how to set up PC for dummies, and it was perfect. it was perfect. So he hooked it up, and then the rest was just like history. And then January, like mid-January, is when I kicked off. I prayed about it, and then I just set it in God's hands, and I just went live from there. Yeah.
And there you go. And you gotta love friends that are like that. You know what? Yeah, buy me some McDonald's and I got you hooked up. It's like, your mechanic friends. It's like, yeah, just bring a case of beer. We'll get it. We'll get this motor torn out in no time. Just hook me up. We'll be all right.
Yes. So true. So true.
So, do you stream on any other platforms other than Twitch, or are you just mainly solely on Twitch?
Yes, actually, I do. I'm currently streaming on TikTok. So for individuals that don't have a TikTok, a Twitch account, I also stream on TikTok, and it's also a good way to garner more viewers. A lot of individuals on TikTok. Oh my gosh, like the uh, people pool is just immaculate. Same goes for Instagram too. So that's the next step I'm going to do. Get a stream key. So I'm going to also start streaming on Instagram as well. But I'm currently on Twitch and TikTok. I go off and on with YouTube. Sometimes it gets kind of finicky when I try to multi-stream with Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. But I think my current meat and potatoes has been Twitch and TikTok.
Is there any particular games you enjoy streaming the most, or do you have a favorite type game?
Mm, games that I love streaming the most. Okay, it has to be undoubtedly Marvel Rivals. It's like a favorite of mine, and what encouraged that was actually seeing my children play. So you might have seen them doing a couple of my streams. So I got like my three kiddos. I got my daughter. Her name is Misty912. I got my two twin boys. First one is a CT64. CT stands for Classic Tales because he's a fan of Tales. Go figure. He has a dad that loves Sonic, so he loves Tales. And then my other son, he plays too. His name is Lunar Eclipse. So yeah, I don't know which one of the three played Marvel Rivals before the other, but it was a free download equivocal to Fortnite. But then the way Fortnite does it, they get you hooked from the emotes to the skins to like everything else in between. So the game is free, but the rest of the downloadable content that they don't tell you
Oh yeah,
about
that's where they
that's
get you.
super alluring.
Yeah, that's where they get you at.
It's like a fish hook. I'm like get him! So they trap me. They trap me so much UPN. So my first character that I loved playing on Marvel Rivals was the Hulk. But then I hated the fact that when he would get hit, he would regress back to Bruce Banner, and I'm like, ugh. I want a consistently aggressive Hulk. I want to get KO'd as the Hulk. I don't want to get KO'd as Mr. Banner. No offense to Mr. Banner. You are extremely smart and an intelligent human being, but it's not like backtracking and running away and waving a flag of retreat, trying to wait until I Hulkify again. So my next favorite character that I end up making it all the way to, because you played before, right? UPN boys, Marvel Rivals?
I have never played Rivals. I've only seen people play it.
We have to collab one of these days. I would literally do like a one-on-one with you, like for real, for real. It's so good. So I start playing as the thing. It's considered a tank or Vanguard player because I consider myself like if Marvel Rivals is the whole platform, it's kind of like a game of like fighting chess. And with that, the thing is almost like a rook, the rook of the game. So it really like pushes the envelope. So I played with him, loved him. Now I'm playing as Gambit. And I was nervous a little bit because they have different categories. Like they have this thing called Blood Hunt where you can fight like zombies, vampires, werewolves, and things of that nature. For y'all zombies and vampire enthusiasts, Blood Hunt is the thing. That's pretty awesome. And then the next you have quick play matches. And then after that, you have your competitive matches when you really go against some, what did CT say? The sweaties. I guess the people that don't sleep, that this is their main bread and butter game. So yeah, I've been doing competitive matches and it's been pretty cool. But yep, Marvel Rivals. That's one of my favorites.
So tell us about Retro Wednesday. So I know you say Rivals is your main one. So tell us a little bit about Retro Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah. Retro Wednesdays. So if I end up getting some new followers from hanging out with the coolest UPN bullet person known to man, be on the lookout for Retro Wednesdays. I play 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I like to go down the Rolodex of games that I used to play growing up from like almost what second, third grade, all the way bleeding into now. So I'll play games like one of my favorites is like Sonic. I'll play next game I want to play is this game called Twisted Metal. Like if y'all are Twisted Metal fans, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The game is epic. Another game I want to play is Def Jam. It's Def Jam Fight for New York. It's a nice beat 'em up fighting game. So good. So I'm thinking, but yeah, let's see, for Retro Wednesdays, I play those games. I love playing definitely Sonic and Knuckles, one of my favorites. Ooh, another favorite. My mom liked to play this game, Pac-Man. Perfect. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. You got those pack boosts. Like, it takes me away. The Simpsons. I don't know if you remember The Simpsons. It was an arcade game. It was a punch beat 'em up. I love you, Burrito. You the best, man. Thank you for the bits, man. Those nice biddies. You the best, man. And Streets of Rage. Thank you, Ninja Fox. I played Streets of Rage 1, 2, Paperboy. I did play Paperboy. Let's go, Leah. I love you. Thank you for joining. And what else did I play? True Lies. I played that one in the past. Ooh, thank you, Medic 0330. Donkey Kong Country.
Yep.
I played Tekken 2. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart, but I played so many different retro games since I've started playing because I have a game emulator. It's called a Retro Pi Volume 5, and it has like thousands of games from like Super NES, Genesis, 3DO, Dreamcast, Atari. Like it's one of the reasons why I like playing the game the most. And I received the most notoriety because of people that game like me and you that are a little bit older but still kids at heart. So
Man, hit me.
I love that.
Hit me in the heart.
And
Hit me in the feeling, man. Oh yeah, we're a little older.
I can't get over these gray hairs, but we make it look so good. These salt and pepper shakers we got going on right now.
Salt and pepper shakers. Let's go. Yeah, the Retro Wednesdays, he also does request as well. Because like he said, Medic 0330 that just came in chat, she requested Donkey Kong. He did that. I requested Ninja Turtles, wasn't it?
Just turned off my alert.
Yeah, I think I requested Donkey Kong. He did Donkey Kong, and yeah, so great times on Wednesday. And he normally does multiple streams too. So he'll do like a little bit of the Retro Wednesday, then he'll come back on her and get back on his Marvel Rivals. So we got Marvel Rivals and we have Retro Wednesdays. So is there any type of games you will not play? Like absolutely can't pay you enough, you will not play
it? Okay. And this is coming from somebody that actually like scary games like the Resident Evils, Left 4 Dead. I love those games, but there was a game that I saw you playing. It's called right, Ninja Fox? Phasmophobia. That game, yeah, that Phasmophobia, that game freaks me out because I feel like I'll stay awake at night.
Come on, man. That is my comfort game.
Like, because there's no way sometimes like the ghosts be going through the walls and everything like that. And I mean, I don't know. I guess that's what they do, but that game scares me, man. Dead by Daylight is another game. The way they be screaming when they get hooked up into them little meat hooks and stuff. I'll watch it, but I don't think I play it. You know what Phasmophobia reminds me of? What's going down, Miss Ryman 624. She plays Phasmophobia too. Phasmophobia reminds me of, you remember that movie Tim Curry's It came out in like the 90s, like the 1990s.
Yeah. Pennywise.
So like, yeah, Pennywise. So I remember my mom was like, you sure you want to watch this movie? And then I was like, yeah. Read anything, I can watch this. As soon as it was in like, he was like in the street underneath the little sewer drain, and he was like, "Come on, Georgie, you want to float? Everyone floats down here. Get that red balloon you want." I was like, "Dude," I was like, I let's just say I did not sleep in my room. I slept with my mom that night in her room, and yeah, scary movies like that, it creeps me out.
Lady Riddles in chat says, "What about survival building like Sons of the Forest?"
I've never. I need to open up my repertoire when it comes to games. I've never heard of it. How is it? Is it like Silent Hill type or
It's
how
a
is it?
survival
Is it like Slender
game.
Man?
It's a
A
survival
survival
game.
game.
You your airplane wrecked on an island, and you're trying to investigate some stuff and figure out what happened to a family that disappeared, all while trying to survive being eaten alive by cannibals.
I like how you mentioned that in the end.
And Burrito says Morrizzz is an Airbnb. He's fly like air, also buff and beautiful.
Oh, Burrito, you missed it in the chat. I told him I got this shirt from Walmart. I got some vitamin D milk, and I got this shirt from Walmart, and I feel like it shrunk on the way back home. It's crazy. It fit so much better when I was at Walmart in the fitting room. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna look good tonight. This is gonna look good tonight." But yeah, it's a little bit form fitting.
So if you're comfortable answering this, what do you do for a living? Like, what is able to fund your streams?
Wow. Okay. As jovial as I am, I think a lot of people will be shocked. So I work for the Department of Justice, AE, the Drug Enforcement Administration, also known as the DEA. But
Mm-mm.
I work from the HR standpoint. So when people say like, "Oh, snap, do they give you a gun and a badge?" I'm like, "Nah." I feel like I police them in terms of like their promotions. We handle that. We handle their benefits for their healthcare, all the dental with makeup, their reassignments, their duty locations, all those changeovers, including recruitment and placement. So we handle a lot of things in regards to their employee records. And what I love about my job the most is when I'm doing the honor of onboarding new applicants. Like I love seeing veterans. So shouts out to the veterans. My buddy J Rock, he's currently serving. I love you, bro. Thank you so much. This dude is TDY. He's a master sergeant. He's gonna get shot in the butt. And 2 years later, he's gonna be a chief master sergeant after he take it. Right there. J Rock and Flocka. But man, like veterans, recent graduates, I love that. I love hiring and promoting really smart, talented, and able people. So, yep, that is the portion of my job at HR that I love. Now, the other portion of my job that I'm not a fan of is having to deal with, suspensions and like people that are not doing what they're supposed to do at work, and you got to do other things to set people that don't adhere to policies and procedures. That's the nitty gritty part. But the one I love the most is saying, "Hey, here's a job offer. You can be able to provide for your family."
I was gonna say, give me an application, but you said smart and abled people. You lost me at smart. So Medic says he's the guy that makes us turn our ambulances off.
Turn your ambulances off.
Yeah, Mr. DEA over here, man. Yeah, I told y'all. His laugh is hilarious. It's addictive.
We hire a lot of criminal investigators. We hire a lot of criminal investigators, divergent units, program analysis, IT specialists, surveillance specialists too, evidence control. Yeah, there's a lot of jobs that we hire within that spectrum. Yeah, but I see what you mean. My mom is saying, "OMG, yeah, ma, it gets pretty intrinsic." I think when we have like a talk, ma, I'll be able to dissect my job. But normally when people ask what I do, I just tell them, "Yeah, I work for the DEA."
I see a Air Force shadow box on the wall behind you. Were you in the military as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I was maybe a few days shy of 13 years. I was in the United States Air Force. Shouts out to that Air Expeditionary Force power. It was cool. I loved it, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. It gave me discipline. It taught me a whole new world, and I couldn't dare close my eyes. I worked in the medical administration field, so I did a lot of I worked in clinics. I worked in hospitals. I've done medical evaluation boards as a Pueblo. I was an enlisted aide for a 3-star general. If you look him up, he's a lieutenant general. No, he's actually a general now, but he retired. Jeffrey Harigian, amazing. Him and his wife Kathy was probably the best people that I ever worked with. I was stationed in the Middle East. Spent some time in Doha, Qatar. I was in Guam before. I was stationed in Joint Base Port Harbor, Hickam. Had a nice little stop in Japan. It was cool. I like the TDYs out there. But I really loved Ramstein, Germany and Frankfurt. I loved it. It's amazing. Did a unaccompanied tour in South Korea. Just thinking all the different places that I've been. I've been definitely around the world. But the places that I really want to take is, Gabe, 6610. 1120. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you. I want to take my wife to New Zealand. That's one of the spots that she really wanted to go to. She inspired me to want to go to it. I believe it was derived from a movie that created that in her head to want to go there. So I want to go to New Zealand. Another person that I stream follow, her name is Morrizzz1985. She lives in Norway. So she's a Norwegian. Told me about all the beautiful places there while she plays Fortnite. She plays Fortnite the way I play Fortnite with no builds, because I can't build like a sandcastle and look up in the air trying to shoot my opponents. But during her streams, after she gets the dub, she'll tell me all the amazing places in Norway. So I got to create a PO box. So as soon as I get this PO box, there's candies we're gonna exchange to each other. So I'm gonna send her all the cool candies from like the the Skittles, and then like the M&Ms, and pretty much non-perishable candies. Send that to her. She says she's gonna stream it live from Norway, and then vice versa. I'm gonna stream it here in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then we're gonna go from there. But yeah, been to a lot of places, courtesies of the Air Force. I love the institution. It's very positive. So if there's anybody that have any questions or concerns, and you got your kids saying like, hey, I'm tired of him just lingering around the house, the Air Force will do something with him.
Well, big shout out to you, W Military Service. Thank you for your service, my good friend.
Thank you.
Love our servicemen and women. Let's see who we got going on in chat. Riddle said, I love how you started describing Sons of the Forest after he said he'd never heard of it. Cyber, you are not late. You are not late, friend. Medic says, I just want to go to Ireland and meet Holland. So.
Oh, I got my friend, the imposter. She said, go ahead, Morrizzz. It's Helen. She said, don't be shy. Shout out the other gamers that also serve. So my wife, we actually met in the military. It's Anya. I met her in the service back in 2008. Then, of course, I had to wife her up. So we've been married since 2010. And we're going to be going on 16 years come this December. So
let's go.
Shout out to my wife, Anya. Super cool. Another person that's also prime military is my buddy Miko 086. My buddy Beastab. Also, my buddy Frank Aloso, in case you didn't know so.
I like how you have all the nicknames and like all the nicknames that rhyme and everything, like just top of your head like that.
Every time at the drop of a dime, like it's a crime.
Hello Val, hello, and Medic says it's funny how so many people meet at work. Yes, that's true, because
Facts.
that's where me and Medic actually met, was at work. So
what did you do? How did you woo her?
Just was myself. I was just myself.
You said just myself. You had me intrigued. If I had popcorn, I've been eating it right now from like Michael Jackson from Thriller.
That's all it is, guys. Y'all don't have to. You ain't gotta do nothing fancy. Just be yourself. Oh, she says I needed help. Yeah, I needed help. I did. Bullet comes with swag. Hey, what can I say? What can I say?
Oh, you popped that collar.
I did. Yeah, I popped the non-imaginary collar. Now, I was actually going through my paramedic class, and she's a paramedic, and so she was helping me study and everything, and things just she just looked in my eyes, and I was like, that's it. Come here.
I love that.
There you go.
Oh my God. Yeah, like, oh, how did me and my wife meet? So when we first initially met, I was in the honor guard. So for those of you that know about it, if you look it up, just look up like joint base honor guards, and you'll see they are immaculate. Like, I don't know if you can see that picture. If anyone's in my Twitch right now, that's my wife. But I have us in like a 3D Disney Pixar form. But that's an Air Force ball. But yeah, the honor guard uniform it's amazing. But I was in my battle dress uniform per the honor guard. So I had like clicks and stuff like that. So my wife was like, she said initially from the clicks, I looked intimidating because of the uniform. It's just straight BDUs. But once she heard my voice, she's like, oh my gosh, this dude is crazy. Because she said I was all over the place. Like, I'm 41. Imagine me at like 20. So I already have like a high octane energy, but she saw the rocket of energy back then. So she was like, yeah, you are crazy. And then you know what's crazy, UPN? So we end up, and I'm glad my mom mentioned this in the chat. I proposed to her, but when I proposed to her, we were stationed in San Antonio together, and we was watching a Spurs game. It was the Spurs versus the Timberwolves, and it was back when like Manu Ginobili was playing, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan was getting it. The Admiral, David Robinson, they were getting it. They won that game, by the way. And yeah, I proposed to her at a Spurs game. So if anybody's interested, I could be able to send you the YouTube link and y'all could be able to see it. But it was fun. I love you with every fiber of my being.
It's on your TikTok as well, isn't it? Because I've
seen
it.
Yeah.
It is. It is. So.
Guys and gals, please go to my TikTok. I have it pinned up. Thank you so much, Bullet, for saying that. Yeah, it's on my TikTok.
Because I remember seeing that.
You know who I love? Shouts out to the cameraman. If I ever meet the cameraman, oh my gosh, he made my day. Miss Ryman said, I love that TikTok. Thank you so much. I love yours too, Miss Ryman. So Mr. and Mrs. Ryman, one of them is currently in my chat. Mr. Ryman is Mr. Ryman 84. So y'all got to look him up. He's amazing. He proposed to his wife, and I believe they're in Vegas. He dropped out on one knee and he proposed to his wife, and it was amazing. So to Chris, his name is Chris too. So I give each other the crisscross. To Chris and Ashley. I knew it was Vegas. I knew it. They have an amazing proposal. So to Chris and Ashley, I love y'all. Thank y'all for following me, rocking with me in Twitch. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to link up soon. And then my buddy Darius the Great is in here too. So it's awesome. So awesome. But yeah.
Medic says it was the laugh that sealed the deal for the wife.
Yes.
So what is, like, you don't have to go in like PC specs or anything, but what is your current setup with your streaming? What all do you have, like, as far as your monitors, headset, mouse, keyboard?
Okay. So when I first started, only thing I had one work monitor when I first started playing. So I had one work monitor. Courtesy to my wife, she is like the matriarch. She really has been helping me get everything functioned. We end up acquiring a microphone. We got the microphone. If I didn't have these lights right here, only thing you would see is my eyes and my teeth. Period, bar none. So I have two cameras diagonal. I have the cameras there. Of course, we got the PC courtesy of my buddy Grayson Padlow is his name, aka Smacking Cheeks. So he hooked up my PC, got that set up, and yeah, he ended up hitting me up with like the that processor, the graphics card. He gave me really good advice in regards to the SSD, the hard drive. The power supply, even the fans. Like, he really was amazing. Like, he was like literally the list when it was amazing the way he was able to kind of walk me through the PC, because being exposed to it right now at my age, I was like a deer in the headlights. Like, what's that? Like, what's that doohickey? He's like, I told you 3 times. Well, let me tell you a 4th. But he was gracious with me. He took his time. He helped me out, and yeah, the rest was history. So now I have everything. But now I added an additional camera, 2 more monitors, and what I'm gonna do, UPN Bullet, is I'm going to do like a doggy cam. I don't know if y'all can see my dog Noah. I always want to give him a shout out because he's like attached to the hip. In fact, where's he at? Novi! That's him right there. Just chillaxing. But yeah, I want to get a doggy cam to kind of showcase him. Showcase myself, and yeah, just literally go from there. Just want to build, grow, and connect with other inspiring people that like to play video games like you and us, and meet that lurker that was me 3 to 4 years ago, and I'll inspire them to actually start streaming.
There you go. There you go. Burrito says, "Man, Morrizzz got a mic to capture his immaculate voice."
Is Burrito doing it again? Burrito!
So we know we have Retro Wednesday. What else? What does the rest of your stream schedule normally look like for the week?
Okay, so the rest of my stream day is sporadic. So I try to engage more with time management. So I interact with the fan bam, see what they're up to. We watch movies, TV sitcoms. One of our favorite TV sitcoms. Hopefully, I have some lovers out here, some MASH lovers. If anybody that watched MASH to this day or has been an affiliate of MASH, please let me know who your favorite character is in the chat. It is I love MASH. And I love the fact that my wife exposed me to it, because initially, and it's funny, I was talking about it with my buddy Darius the Great the other day. He's like, "Man, y'all, you be watching MASH?" And I was like, "Dude, when my mom used to watch MASH growing up, I used to equate that to the news. And the news was just boring to me. So I never really watched MASH. Plus it was black and white. I was like, ugh." But now, growing up, I've grown like an understanding towards MASH, and I love how they're just like just this cohesive unit. And then they laugh, they play, they're jovial, and I don't know. I really understood it. Plus, coming from prior military, I'm able to kind of understand it more. And literally, once my wife exposed me to MASH, we've been binge watching it, and then we have our kids watch it, and they start to love it. So we've been watching MASH like literally ever since. So I interact with the fan bam, and then I play my dog Novix. If you see my if you see my backyard, there's like almost no grass, because like he gets me energized. So like if you ever need an alarm clock, just get a dog. They wake up at the exact same time. Hey, I need to go to the bathroom. Chop chop. What we doing? What we doing? It ain't my fault that you stayed up till like 2, 3 in the morning. I need to go to the bathroom right now, and it's 7. So I love the fact that I can be able to interact with him, the family. I want to grow in my faith, so I really want to. I'm praying more. I'm getting more and spiritually sound. Just want to better myself as an individual and as a person. And I know that I should probably go to the person that created me. So why not? So, yep, that's what I'll be doing. If I'm not streaming or if I'm not playing, I'm either working, interacting with my kiddos, playing with my dog, or trying to be more spiritually sounded. And fitness, too. I don't know if my sweater gave it away, but let's just say I work out. I work out a lot.
Medic says, "Have he seen the MASH date idea?"
What's it called? I seen the MASH reunion. Is that the same thing or is it different?
I guess it says MASH date night idea. So I guess it's a date night including MASH.
I'm gonna put that down right now. You said MASH
Date night idea.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's a date night. It's like a mansion, apartment, shack house. He said it's a fun, zero prep way to banish. Oh, this is cool. Write down 4 distinct food options. So this is kind of like some really good choices and options you can go to spend with your significant other. That's cool. Man, whoever this person, I gotta follow you.
That was Medic. Medic said it.
Medic, thank you. I'm saving this.
And then she says you need to include some more zombies in your streaming schedule.
Okay. I have World War Z. Is she a fan of World War Z? So I have Left 4 Dead, but I just got World War Z.
Ooh, I've never played that one.
And I want to play Resident Evil. You seen that Resident Evil Requiem?
Is that the newest one?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people play it, but I haven't played none of the Resident Evil games.
Oh, got you. Man, the graphics is so good. I want to play that game. I want to play Last of Us. But yeah, the one I just recently downloaded was World War Z and Left 4 Dead. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So I'm down to play any of those.
She says she likes the OG zombies. I guess the Black Ops zombies. Yes, Resident Evil
Oh,
9. I haven't played it yet. I need to finish Resident Evil 2, then continue after 4, says Dumpling. Medic says, I wonder if he'd like God of War.
what is yes? Absolutely. I actually have Valhalla, but I haven't streamed it yet. I have Valhalla. I have Ragnarok. Um, the old school games, the regular, the other God of War. I have that. I love those emotes. By the way, y'all emote like crazy. I love seeing that flying around. Um, Ragnarok, the original, the old school ones from like PlayStation 2 that we used to play with like Hercules, Hermes, and um, uh, the God of War one. Yeah, yeah. Let's just say I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Burrito says, oh man, that man Morris is epic at World War Z. I swear I couldn't get through a nightmare difficulty without him.
Oh yeah, yeah, Burrito, man. Me and Burrito had some sleepless nights playing Black Ops, the Black Ops version of zombies. And for everyone that's played Black Ops and had zombies, there was this one board that had like a ship on it. And they had this old looking, tall, like scientist looking guy. And he's always like George. And he would be like, I can see you. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, snap.
that's Call of the Dead. That was the George
That,
Romero
yes.
cast because it had Danny Trejo, Robert England, Sarah Gellar, and Michael Rooker, I think.
Yeah, they had a Sarah Michelle Gellar on that one.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
dude, we lost. We played that a lot. We had shifts playing that game because we tried to see how far we can go. So we would
Mhm.
literally go to sleep, me and my buddies, and then we'd wake up like, all right, we gonna meet at 900 hours and we gonna play until our heart's content. And that whole day, that's all we would play. Is that Call of the Dead? Yeah,
Medic
burritos
says
are privy to a couple of those.
Medic says I bought a PlayStation specifically to play God of War, and Burrito says, "Yeah, I remember that. We always unlocked the Avenged Sevenfold song hidden in there." Yep, I love that song because of the zombie little Easter egg breakdown point in the song, like right after the guitar solo.
Yeah.
That's actually what I was playing yesterday. I was playing Black Ops 3 Zombies. So
Oh,
I
you
was
you how far did you make it?
on Kino. I made it to 18 or 19, I think it was, and then the Rise and Rock. I was trying to do the Easter egg, and I got to like level 13, I think it was. I got 3 of the bows crafted. Well, starting on the third bow, and then I played Origins, and because Origins is probably my all-time favorite map, and
it, it looked good, but I used to get trapped in there. It's different areas you can get trapped pretty good.
so I had a binder when I first started streaming on Twitch 11 years ago. Black Ops 2 and 3 were like the main thing. And I don't
Hmm.
do multiplayer. I sucked at multiplayer. So we did Easter eggs. We did the Easter egg hunts on the zombie
Hmm.
maps because you can beat them. So I went and printed Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. Every zombie map, every part location, every song location, every step for the Easter eggs, and made it into a binder. And I called it my zombie binder. So what we would do
That is
is
smart.
we would have one person keep the last zombie alive at the end of the round. I'm flipping through the notes trying to figure out what the next step was, and then the other two were doing whatever was needed. So spent a many hours playing some Easter eggs.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
So what are some ground rules for your channel for the first time chatters coming in?
You know what's crazy? I don't really have like ground rules because and it's crazy because like a lot of people when I go into the stream, sometimes they won't allow people to send messages. Like you got to be a follower for like 10 minutes or you have this huge disclaimer that people don't read. Um, I normally just like kick back and when they come through the chat, Streamlabs normally filters like, like cursing and profanity and stuff like that. Cause I don't really cuss. I don't do anything like that. Ever since my firstborn, when she came into the picture back in like 2009, I wanted to be a better me for her, in terms of being an example. So I stopped I stopped doing all of that stuff ever since 2009. So it's just a way of life now. So when people come to my channel, if Streamlabs don't catch them in terms of like profanity, everything else is just pretty cool.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Mhm.
So what's a big pet peeve of yours during streams?
Mm. Pet peeves doing okay. Is it from the viewer or from me?
Either or. Let's say
Got
both.
it. I would say for me, it's bathroom breaks. I hate having to have to go to the bathroom, like especially if I'm like mid game. I don't know if I'm sure you've ran into it before, like especially playing zombies. So like you playing what's going down solo. I see you on my TikTok. Man, you the best solo. And my sister Charity, thank you so much for following me and watching me. Y'all the best. We got moms in here too. Super cool. My biggest pet peeve from myself legitimately is having to go to the bathroom when I'm like heavy in it, you know? And I'm like, snap, okay, I gotta do one more round. So then we play, we'll get a dub. And then like midway after the dub, me and my friends, we all celebrating it. We high-fiving each other, like, yeah, we got the dub. And then the match starts again, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm like, I've been having to go to the bathroom for the last like 30, 40 minutes because I keep forgetting during the mid scenes to use the restroom. So that's my biggest pet peeve for me is not knowing when to take that initiative to go to the restroom after a game is finished. Because I hate leaving my teammates, stagnant or like SOL. And we've ran into that situation before. My friend, the imposter, said that sound like me. But yeah, that's one of my things, man. Sonny Rivera, hopefully you did great on your exam. I was praying for you, brother. I hope you got it, for real, for real. So yeah, I think that one is it. Fatigue, when I'm tired. Hey, it's almost like I'm allergic to it. I don't like being tired, but it's a natural thing. So I love this. I love the environment. I love people. It's like, I don't know, it's like an aura. You can feel it, when no one's looking at you, but you can still feel that
Mm-hmm.
the presence. So when I get tired and fatigued, it's like, it sucks. It sucks. So I hate having to go to the bathroom, not taking initiative. Fatigue when I get tired and I'm like, all right, I gotta go to bed. But then all of my gamers know if y'all friends with my buddy Darius the Great 3-0, y'all gotta follow him. He's amazing. The dude is awesome. He got some real cool games. He's been playing from Bro Force to like Marvel Rivals. He also is gonna be playing GTA 6. It's gonna be coming out soon, so y'all be on the lookout for him. He'll say one time for the one time, and then that one time for the one time turns out to be 30 times for the 8th time. So
Yep.
then
Yep.
you'd be like looking at the clock like, dude, I gotta go to work tomorrow, man. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
already 12:30. And then 12:30 bleeds into 2:30 and going into 3. I'm like, dang, I might as well call out. Or
Yep.
just grit and bear it.
I remember them
You ran into that
days.
before?
I remember them days. It's funny, looking back now when we were younger, we'd be able to, pull all nighters and playing video games and then, going to work and working all day, going home and then just repeating it. Like nowadays it's like, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna head on off for the night. Guys, it's past my bedtime.
Mr. Rhymer said, yep, one more, come on, one more time, guys. Or if you want, sometimes it does leave a sour taste in my mouth if we lose. I don't want to leave on a loss.
Oh
But then
yeah.
on the optic area, if you're doing well, you almost want to see how long that streak can go. Like it's almost
Yep.
like a craps table. You just want to let it ride to see how far you go.
That's right.
So it's a catch 22.
Yep. And then you just gotta force yourself to get off. It's like, nope, can't do it. Nah, this is
Yep,
it.
my
So
guy in with the dub.
but that's when you know they're really your friends because it's like, all right, yeah, I knew you were a punk. You didn't want to hang out with us or something like that. And it's like, okay, I got you. Let's go. Let's run it back then.
Gonna guilt trip you into playing again.
Yep. That's when you know you got. That's when they real friends. So when you're having a bad day, like work has just been kicking your butt all day, just real life stuff's going on. What gets you to stream when you just don't want to do it?
Mm. So my friend. that had the one that I mentioned that passed away. Uh, I think about him. Um, it inspires me. I think about where I want to be trajectory wise. Um, and I know that if I stream now, then this stream could be the catalyst to meeting someone new, tapping into someone's hearts that just wanted to have that type of involvement or that interaction with another person. You may not see me in person, but you'll see that, hey, I'm talking to somebody that legitimately cares, that's also a gaming enthusiast, and I just want to see you smile. So that gets me going. I feel that this is generally kind of like a purpose of mine and something that I've been doing for free. So being able to Twitch hooking us up with those dividends, it don't hurt at all. It makes some really awesome date nights with me and my spouse. But aside from that, I love us. I love this. There's so many people that would touch the hearts of many people that have been playing video games, to that young boy, young girl that was like 7, 8, 9 years old that was just sitting in their living rooms, just chilling, and like there's nothing else that mattered because you was on the sticks, you was playing games from like, like the Sonics or the this one game I used to like playing old school Clockwork Knights 2. A lot of people may not know those games, but I used to play like Toy Stories, those games. I still didn't beat that game. The Lion King is another game I still haven't beat, but that's another topic as well. But playing those games just puts you, it's like that nostalgia, that warm feeling. It's like a warm blanket. It's like your grandma giving you a hug. It's like Thanksgiving. It's Christmas in the morning. That's how I feel when I log on to the stream and I interact with others. Nothing else in terms of the cares, the bills, the stress. It's just gaming. And it's like, it's floetry. It's like breathing. Yeah, to me.
Yeah, yeah, we all can relate to that for sure. It's like you hear the whatever you game on, whether it's console, PC, whatever, but when you hear that power button kick on, everything else just goes quiet.
Yeah. That PlayStation sound is epic. You remember you used to have that PlayStation sound and it would spin, and then you would hear that.
I don't know, man. It's Team Xbox over here. Okay, let's calm it down.
I've been there. I've been rocking with Team Xbox 360 when they had the Red Rings of Death. That was horrible. It's gotten better now. I don't know if you remember back when we used to have them Red Rings of Death.
Yes, I remember the Red Rings of Death. Mr. John Wayne, welcome in, friend. What a wholesome answer. I love this. Let's go, Mr. John Wayne. Yeah, I remember the Red Rings of Death. I remember the hit because the Master Chief one, that 360, was infamous for the Red Rings of Death.
Yeah, it was like a certain area too that it would kick in and occur.
Yeah. Burrito says, funny how you could just play a game with a random stranger, then bam, friends for more than a decade. Yes. Your online friends are... Yeah, I was going to say, your online friends I've found over the years in my personal, interactions, is your online friends come in more than your real life friends sometimes, because it's like you're with them more than you are IRL friends, if that makes any sense. Because it's like you go to work, you go home, okay, I don't want to do nothing the rest of the day, but you know what, I'm a game, and then boom, you log into with all your friends, and then like you said, that 10 o'clock turns to 12 o'clock, that 12 o'clock turns to 2 o'clock, and then you're on there for hours and hours. That's just my standpoint on it.
Same. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. God, pivotal. Yeah. It's so true. I remember, so the gaming friends that we have now, for instance, I want to say maybe a week or two ago, let's see, we had the Imposter 3-5, to which I'm hopeful that she'll be streaming too, because she was a lurker, like she's currently a lurker like I was in terms of before I started to stream. But she has the confidence, she has the grit, the tenacity. First and foremost, she cares, and she is funny as all get out. She's an amazing gamer. The Imposter 35, for real. We gotta get you on them. Get you on live, man. I will be with you and carry you and help you, along with Leah 82, because that's your twin sister. She definitely knows what to do. But yeah, we had linked up in Chicago, and wow, it's nothing like having gamers like all link up and just break bread. Like my other buddy Burrito, it sucks. You know, he didn't have the opportunity to go duty calls on the work front. But another person, Jay Rockaflocka, another person that we actually was in the military in the service in Korea of all places. That's how we met as gamers together. And we've been gaming it out since what'd you say, Jay Rockaflocka, since like 2012. I want to say 2012. Ever since 2012, we've been like as thick as thieves gaming it out. So yeah, we all went to Chicago. My spouse had went. We just had like an absolute blast. 2013, man, Jay Rockaflocka, you the best, man. So when we first initially like linked up, all of the gamer friends, I legitimately they were like laughing, and I just closed my eyes, and I'm like, dude, y'all sound just like the headsets.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll bounce off of that because there's a group of guys that I've gamed with for years since, you know, like you were saying, back in the 360 days, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. And one of the guys, he lives in Canada. Well, a couple years ago, he took 2 weeks off work and he's like, I'm going to come visit all of you all. And he called it his American tour per se. And he literally spent 2 weeks and drove state to state and met all like 10 of us that have been gaming together for years. And we went putt-putting because I was the last stop on his trip because of just how his traveling went about. And we were just driving down the road, and like you said, I just started laughing. And he was like, "What's so funny?" I was like, "Dude, I can't see you, but it's literally like I have the headset on. Like, I hear you, but I don't see you."
That's exactly it.
Let's see, Mr. John Wayne. I'm team everything. I love Xbox, PlayStation, PC, but I'm old, so my first system was in 64. Hey, I felt that. Technically,
yeah.
My first system was my grandma had a Super Nintendo, so that was technically my first system.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because my first game, courtesy to my mom. Thank you so much, Mom. If you're still in the chat, I love you for this. She gave me a Sega Genesis. So I made like I was a pretty substantially adequate kid in terms of like you know, academic prowesses. So I ended up I got like an honor roll for like maybe the second or third time, like back to back. And she gifted me with a Sega Genesis. And then the first game that they had in this huge box was I remember it was like super huge. It had the Sega Genesis, it's like all black, and then it had a 16-bit. I was like, ooh, what's that? It was had Sonic on there, and oh my gosh. Oh, my mom. You flatter me so. I love you so much, Mom. I see it. Glory to glory. Y'all give a shout out to my mom, and she's in the stream. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, that was the first game she gave me, and I love that to my heart's content. Like I played Sonic, the first one, day and night. I played that so much. And then my cousin, he had a Nintendo. So he had the Nintendo, he had the first Super Mario Brothers, he had Super Mario 3, he had remember Duck Hunt with the gun?
Yep.
He had Duck Hunt with the gun. It was like this Olympic one where he had those track pads where you can just like run. He had that one. He had like the Power Glove. Like my cousin had the works with the Nintendo. So he had the Nintendo. Then he later on ended up getting the Super Nintendo. I had the Genesis, and then we ended up getting like the Sega Dreamcast, the Sega Saturn. We broke our PlayStation. My mom can attest to this. We broke our PlayStation the first day we got it. Sibling, legitimately UPN Bullet. It was sibling rivalry. So we got the PlayStation when they had the Tekken 2. Remember Tekken 2?
I remember them. Yep.
Yeah, we had Tekken 2, and then my favorite character is Paul Phoenix. So I would research different moves and stuff. So we didn't really have like the internet or like computers and stuff at our crib. So like we go to the library. You go to the library, give me that library card, dedicate some time, and then I go to like GameFAQs.com, GameWinners.com, tipsandtricks.com, and then I just go on and just find out all different move sets, and you can see like 10 hit combos and everything else under the sun. So I'm playing my brothers, and then they get Krispy Kremed, and yeah, they just start fighting over who's gonna play next. And then next thing you know, one person yanks the controller, and then the PlayStation was sitting on our dresser drawer, and then the PlayStation went down and just kind of went kaput. My mom was upset.
Let's see. I don't recall breaking any consoles, but my wall has met a many of controllers and my time.
Oh, the rage.
Yeah,
That's old school rage. I love that.
it has met many a controllers in its day.
Let's go. Wow, that's
Let's
cool.
let's see. Hello, Nikki. Welcome in. Let's see. Mr. John Wayne says, "Oh, dude, thank you for your service." And the Super Nintendo and Sega, you guys are taking me back. Streets of Rage 2 on Sega was my jam, and NBA James on Sega. Oh man, good times. I love this convo. Well, Mr. John Wayne, if you're just tuning in, my man Morrizzz here, he does what he calls Retro Wednesday. He has an emulator and he takes requests. So if you have a specific game you'd like to see him play, feel free to go check him out because he will play your Streets of Rage 2 or NBA Jams and he will give you a good show about it.
I will. I so will.
And Medic says Team Sonic, shout out mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She came through in the clutch. Ever since then, Sonic has been still to this day my favorite character. It's Sonic and Spawn. Michael Jai White. He crushed in that movie. So good.
And that's why we have a Sonic chilling on stream right now and Knuckles sitting on top of your name on the overlay scene. So don't forget Spyro, says Medic.
Oh, the dragon.
Yeah, we love Spyro.
Oh, I can't forget about Spyro. Spyro was fun. I know. Okay, ask Medic if you remember Crash Bandicoot. I used to play Crash Bandicoot like crazy. Oh, my mom posted in the chat. She said he would beat everybody in the house and talk trash to him. Mom was so delicate.
Medic says vaguely, but Spyro I play to this day. It's a lot more interesting when I was younger. They're easily entertained.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jake and Dexter too. Yep. That Jake and Dexter came out around Banjo-Kazooie. That came out around the same time. Battletoads was the beast. Love Battletoads. Contra as well. I never beat that game, but I loved it. Contra for the Nintendo. And then it came out on the Super NES. Oh, and Punch Out. You played Punch Out?
I have not.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, Punch Out was cool. But then I never beat that game too. If you want to see somebody rage, click on like Punch Out Rage because you get to fight Mike Tyson at the end. Everybody get crushed. you fight Iron Mike Tyson, it's a wrap. Yep.
OMG Banjo-Kazooie, that's a lost gem right there, says Mr. John Wayne. Ever since you've started streaming, is there anything that you regret not taking advantage of?
I regret not taking advantage of this sooner. I think I was legitimately in my own way. And I love the encouragement that I received from my brother, first and foremost, Jeremy. Let's just say he almost prophesied this this moment because he would tell me like, dude, bro, you got this, man. You should do it. You should have been doing this yesterday. But he used to tell me about how I could be able to do well playing these games because he was like, dude, you love video games anyway. Like, I don't think I've met anybody that love video games as much as you. So I give it up to my brother, Jeremy. I definitely should have started streaming sooner. I won't say I love to bring it up, but it's my best friend, the one I had passed last year. I think about him. So I wish I wouldn't have stood in my way, and that's my only regret is I wish I would have did it sooner.
Yeah, and then we would have been able to meet you sooner and been able to get a lot more laughs. If you could collab with any streamer, whether it be a big streamer or a small streamer, who would it be? Or you can answer for both.
Okay. You.
Me? Oh man.
Yeah. I would love to collab with you. You say you haven't played Marvel Rivals. That would be a good link up. Well, there's this one game that another game that I just started playing. It's called Marvel Cosmic Invasion. So do you like Streets of Rage and like Fatal Fury?
I can't say that I've ever played those games.
But do you like I guess like beat 'em ups, like game beat 'em ups?
Sure. I mean, I'm down to play anything.
Oh my gosh. So if you like Marvel, then you will love this beat 'em up. It's called Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Up to 4 people can play it. Within the 4 people, you can have 2 players, and it's cross-platform. So you can play on the PC, the PlayStation, the Xbox. It's a really good game. It's not too hard, and yeah, you get to it has that feel. It has that Turtles Lost in Time type of feel. It has that. I don't know if anybody played Power Rangers with the Genesis when that came out. It kind of has that feel, but like a Fatal Fury, Streets of Rage vibe.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Anyone else or just me?
You okay, you said celebrity, a big one. So a big one that I've seen is I Show Speed. This dude is funny. I Show Speed is hilarious. Shouts out to I Show Speed when they had came during the Royal Rumble last year, because man, he took a nasty spear.
Yeah, I thought he got split in half.
You saw that by Braun Breaker?
Yep. Yep. I was like, bro, that had to hurt. I don't cringe a lot watching that stuff, but that one I was just like, oh, that hurt.
Dude, oh my gosh, UPN, tell me why I took me and my wife, we took the kids there and we watched it live. It is so bad, bro. It was so bad. And then they kept playing it like at least like 8 to 10 times on a Titantron live. Like I guess maybe they cued the commercial, but while they were cued to commercial, I see mom Stephanie Fleming 26. Thank you so much for joining on the TikTok. I love you, and thank you so much for joining, for real, from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. I know you had a busy day, but thank you for joining. Yeah, like he got crushed. And then I actually got this where am I at? One point. This little wrestling belt from the Royal Rumble that we attend. Courtesies of my wife, man. I love her. She went above and beyond. She knew that I was a wrestling enthusiast, so she even booked me tickets so we can go in San Antonio when John Cena was doing his thing back in the WWF days before they changed it to WWE. But yeah, that's fun. So ISO Speed, I would love to do a collab with him. Another friend that we've been playing, we've known each other since like 2003, 4. His name is Malicious. I believe his gamer tag is Malicious. I can find it. It's Malicious. He's a faith-based gamer, and he deals in the field of apologetics. So he literally talks about word for word in terms of the Bible. Like I think the last time I was watching his stream, he was talking about Simon, Peter. And what resonated with me is that I believe that Simon had lost a child, and his wife had lost a child via miscarriage while he was with Jesus. So he was touching on that. That touched my heart when he was speaking about that, because I too has suffered a loss in terms of miscarriage, both me and my wife. So yeah, I don't want to dive too much into that because I feel like I'm starting to feel tears coming on. But I love the fact that he streams and he talks about that and he champions his spiritual beliefs. So, and he's scary good at gaming. Like his real name is Ian. My buddy Darius the Great, he knows of him. We all lived in the same cul-de-sac back when I stayed in Colorado before I ended up later on joining the military. But dude is a savant for gaming. So the 3 I definitely want to stream with that I haven't streamed with yet would definitely be UPN Bullet. If I can get you on Marvel Cosmic Invasion. If I ever get big enough to be notarized by ISO Speed, and so I could talk about that that spear he took in Indianapolis when he was at the Royal Rumble, it'll be him, and then my buddy Ian, aka Malicious, I believe that's his name. Yeah.
Right. Now, Medic says she supports that decision of us collabing. Mr. John Way says Riz seems like an amazing entertaining. I agree to have with his brother. Oh man, Bullet, you have to play them games. Just don't break a controller. And what would you say has been one of your favorite memories from streaming?
Everybody in this chat right now. Everybody in this chat. I want to pay homage to everyone that's currently in the chat. I see Ambam. I see my sis, A Ford. Oh my gosh, little Twitchy, she's in here. I see my mom. Glory to glory to glory to glory to glory to glory to God. Everybody know Fred Hammond. That is a song. My mom, she definitely keeps me spiritually grounded. I got my brother Golden AF 100. He's watched me so many times when we would play we play fighting games together. Golden, I know you remember Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. We had epic games on there. We had epic games on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We had epic games on, and this is for my buddy, my brother Golden, and for my sister A4 Mario Party. Oh, hands down for the N64. Used to love them games. So what I love about streaming is them. I was super nervous. I felt like I was gonna throw up from the flow up, but y'all are making it so warm and welcoming. Thank you, Mom, for your prayers. It's working. I feel it. Mr. Ryman 82, Beast Mode, Chris Cross. I'm so glad you joined the chat. You couldn't have joined at a better time. My favorite neighborhood lurker is Mr. Zeto. Don't know who he is or where he's from, but he always pops up in my chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Zeto. You the real MVP. It's Helen. The Imposter 35. Thank you so much. UPM Bullet. Naturally, and Untouchable. And then, of course, my wife, my lovely wife, she's in here as well. We got J Rocka Flocka, Lee 82. She's one of the reasons why I end up joining streaming. And Darius the Great. Darius the Great. Yeah, I love this. I love this portion of streaming. I really, really do. Being able to just talk, interact with people. Mr. Ryan said, let's go. Said Mario Party was cold. Yeah, it was, Ninja Fox. And my buddy or my brother Golden, he remembers, and yeah, I love it. I love it.
Did you or do you have a role model when it comes to streaming?
I don't know if I necessarily do like have a role model, because when I first joined, it was just really just me wanting to kind of feel my way, trying to see, for one, if I'm even going to be able to muster the schedule, the dedication, and then survive just the fortitude of streaming, playing, and you're talking to nobody, or like streaming, playing, you're interacting with other people that are like playing the same video game as you, and then you hear them in a voice chat and they're saying a whole bunch of negative stuff. So then you almost want to regress or find a comfort zone or just log off. But I've come to find out that I just have to just keep going, keep striving, and just continuing to persevere. So yeah. I see Mr. John Wayne plays Mario Party. Yeah, that's the go. Ooh, and 007. Man, y'all know you remember Odd Job on 007. That dude was like half the size when we used to play. And that golden gun, that one-hitter quitter. I used to do slaps only. That crap was so funny. To this day, I would rather melee somebody than to shoot them. It's nothing more demoralizing because you had so many chances to stop me, but for some way I was able to knife you while you had an AK. Horrible. It's a horrible way to go.
Yeah. What would you say has been the best positive impact streaming has given you?
Same. I'll just have to say the same thing. The interaction, the lifelong friendships. I really do. I love to get the recommendations from other streamers. So like, if you're interested in a game and you see somebody else is currently playing it, dive right in. You could be able to get like a firsthand kind of purview on what to expect prior to purchase. It's almost like a try before you buy, but then they try and you look and then you're like, you know what, I can see myself playing a game, and then you'll mess around and end up doing it as well. So I love that portion of gaming. Yeah.
That's how I got hooked in. That's how they hooked me into Fortnite. I like watched so many people play, and I was like, man, I swear I'm never gonna play this game. And then there's some people in chat that won't be named, but they knew who they are, and they were like, yeah, just you should play it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play it. So I was like, all right, you know what, fine, I'll play it. And then I just like, all right, I get it, okay. But I'm like you, I don't do the builds. Like I can't, like, it blows my mind somebody getting shot one time and making like a 17-story mansion, like in the snap of their fingers, and I'm just like, Okay.
I'm telling you, Mr. Ryman, 0 builds. So both me, you, and UPN Bullet and Mr. Ryman is the same way, 0 builds. Cause like, okay, so my my kids is scary good. Bills, no bills, it don't matter. They would just destroy at Fortnite. So like I remember playing with them one day and I was like, I can't play this guys with y'all. So like CT 64, Lunar Eclipse, Misty 912, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are scary good at Fortnite. I love y'all and I appreciate the fact that I can see the gaming lineage being passed on. Cause when I tell you UPN, I got crushed. I got demoralized. And I was like, guys, y'all got to turn the Alpha Tower off. Like, I can't, I can't just be looking all the way up in the air, waiting for y'all to come down. Like,
Right.
I can't build like that. I'm not that astute. I'm used to aiming down the sight and I'll shoot you from like the same level or, oh, you're on the second floor. Gotcha. Wow, you're on the 97th floor. All right, I'm gonna wait. Like,
Yeah.
I can't shoot you all the way up
You
there.
got to come down sometime. You get hungry at some point, right? Do you have a special catchphrase or something special you do with your chat?
Every time I walk in, I always randomly say, I'd buy that for $1. And then I just walk off and then I just log off. Honestly, I really don't. I really don't. I know somebody told me in my chat, I was like, dude, you got to get your laugh patented because somebody will try to steal it. So get your laugh patented. So I don't know how that can be done or arranged, but I got to get my laugh trademarked. So I may have to talk to some people, maybe a lawyer or something. I don't want nobody to steal it.
Well, I mean, I did say that from the very get-go. If people did not know who you were, the laugh is what is going to seal the deal because it's a very iconic laugh for sure.
My brother, we used to play Street Fighter together. We played a Street Fighter championship edition, and I'd always play as either Ken or Zangief. Zangief is like one of my favorite players. I love that power driver. It's just disgusting. But every time if I would win, he's like, dude, your laugh haunts me in my dreams. Man, why? It's like, you know I wanted to win. You know I wanted to win. Oh my gosh. And then Mortal Kombat. Oh, we had some epic games playing Mortal Kombat. Let's just say there was a long time where I couldn't bring Mortal Kombat into my household because my mom had a nice hammer and she went to town on that Mortal Kombat that I borrowed from a friend. I had to avoid him for months on end. And then one day he saw me at the gym. I'm like shooting basketballs and he's like, dude, Chris, did I let you borrow my Mortal Kombat? And I was like, did you?
You walked in
He's
the
like,
house of
"Man,
that
no,
game.
man."
You walked in
Yeah.
there, your mama was like, get over here.
She legitimately pulled a scorpion. Oh, man, normally I was a little bit more cunning than that, but I had to be quicker than that. She saw it right in the console. I normally just take it out or I'll swap it out, but I must have been playing real late night and then woke up and next thing you know, she saw it and it was all she wrote. It was all she wrote.
Did you ever complain to your friend about what happened to it?
To this day. Oh my gosh, if you see the stream, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I held that in like a plague. Yeah, I held that in so bad, man.
Somebody
Oh,
send this
really?
somebody send this podcast to him so he can figure out what happened to his Mortal Kombat game.
I was like, man, fair alert, man. It was Amnesty Hour, hopefully, but knowing those games, I'm hoping it doesn't appreciate. You know how Zelda appreciates? Because, like,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, it's like so much money now. I'm hoping Mortal Kombat 3 doesn't appreciate like that.
Oh man, you were talking about Def Jams earlier. I was, I collect consoles. That's kind of one of my side hobbies, and I was just looking up games because when I got my PS2, I was like, I'm gonna go down memory lane. I bought some games and stuff, and Def Jams came up. Yeah, complete in box
Mm.
with the manual. That game goes for like $300+.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'm like, bro,
Dang.
that game is like 20 years old. How is it so much money? But yeah. A lot of them
Wow.
older retro games, like Mario games for the 64 are still going, $70, $80.
Mhm. Yeah, the music was really good because that was the first interactive 3D. Yeah, I remember playing Mario 64. Dang, that's a lot of money.
If
Wow.
you don't,
Now you gonna
if
make me want to do
you,
the same thing.
oh, I have 18 or 19 consoles because my goal is once I get my gaming room per se set up, I'm gonna have a display behind me. I'm gonna have a frame built for my OG 151 Pokemon cards, which I just completed today. My Gengar came in, so I'm good on that. And then I'm gonna have a like little cabinet per se built, and I'm gonna display all of the consoles and put like LEDs behind them and everything. So
Ooh,
that's
that's gonna look legit.
yeah.
That's gonna
Let's
look
see.
nice.
John Wayne says if you don't know what Jex 2 is for the PS1, you should play it.
What's it called?
And Jex 2, GEX
Gex
2
two. GEX2.
for PlayStation 1. And Burrito says I'm looking for an N64 to play Donkey Kong 64 and Mario 64.
Oh, let's go.
The money right there. Some money right there. That's all I got to say.
Dang, you said Gex2. Oh, I've seen that before. I've seen this game. I was like, why does it sound so familiar? Look like a gecko.
I think
Gex2.
so. Maybe. So,
Yeah, let me
sure.
know if it is. Yeah, because if it is, I've seen that game before. Gex2. I'll play it though.
What would you say has been your biggest accomplishment during your streaming career?
Um, mm, let's see. Biggest gaming or streaming accomplishments. Wow, you know what? I can't even say that it was an accomplishment on my part because honestly, UP and Bullet, you've enriched my life greatly, greatly. So I don't even know if you remember, but it was like you had came in my chat and this is before my grandma had passed away, but she's on hospice care. She was whew, my gosh. Yeah, she was on hospice care. And like you had it was like a day or two after that when I found out. You joined my stream? You joined my stream and like, dude, like you just start raid me with like subscriptions. Like them subscriptions, it I couldn't count. I couldn't count. I mean, dang it, man. I freaking hate this. Dang it. You start raiding me with subscriptions, brother. And like that was that was like that was that was awesome. So now I don't even know if I can say that that was my highlight. And I felt like you came at the I feel like you came at the perfect time, like legitimately the perfect time, because God knows I needed that. Because uh, with my friend passing last year and how bad it hurt it was hard for me to think about death and see death again. And uh, shouts out to my grandma. I know she's resting in heaven. Grandma Sands. She like every month when I was stationed in Korea, she was sending me letters. She was, dang it. Ah, mm, ah, uh, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna get through this because it's gonna help me process it. But every month in Korea, she would send me letters. And J-Rock knows, man, Korea could be a very thankless place. Thankless place. There's times in my life, a lot of the locals we would have to utilize. We couldn't go through the main gate because they throwing stuff. And you're like, man, what y'all doing, Americans? What y'all doing on our property? Get out of here. And I'm like, dude, if we leave, the North Koreans is gonna be knocking. So it's advantageous for you to treat us with a little bit more hospitality. Majority of the citizens is cool, but you know, it's always those bad apples that stick out. We had
Mm-hmm.
threats. We had like it was times I couldn't tell my wife, couldn't tell her because I wouldn't want her to stress out. She's already up stressing out as it is because my kids are younger. They're like really younger at that age. So the time zone differences. So what grandma says, she would send me like It's real thoughtful letters. She gave me like biblical proverbs, tell me to keep my spirits up. Uh, whew, my gosh. All right. Did not think I was gonna cry, but it is what it is. I love you, Grandma Sands. I still miss you to this day. And yeah, so she would send me these letters, and it used to mean so much to me, man. Like it meant so much to me. And every time we're around, it's just like super cool, super copacetic. Cause like my biological grandma, she died the year I was born. So I wish I had the opportunity to meet her, but I guess she met me before she had passed. So my sister Charity, her name is because of my grandma. So one day I'll meet you, Grandma Charity. I will meet you one of these days. But you left an amazing, beautiful woman by the name of Sandra Ford that I'm very lucky and blessed to have, which is my mother. So I love you, Mom. I don't even know where I'm going with this, and I don't even know what the question was because I'm like lost in the whole shuffle. But I love this. I love the joy, and I love the pain and having to process it and in a positive way. Because a lot of people, when you're dealing with death and you're dealing with circumstances like that, you'll lash out, or you'll do something you'll regret, or you'll take to the bottle, or get into a fight. I play video games. Pray. I work out. I interact with the people that are here within my sphere. My lovely wife. She's got me through it. She's getting me through it. My kiddos. I see the spark in their eye, and I'm like, man, thank you, Lord. Like you got an angel. You got an angel up there. You got a good one. And but I was gracious enough to have my wife, my kiddos, and this little guy. Oh my gosh, Novi! Oh, he's asleep. Novi, how dare you? It's heartfelt. He probably used to me crying. But I have my dog, which couldn't have came at a better time. Like dogs is amazing people, for real, for real. Like I'll be like into myself, and like he'll be in his crate, and if I'm like soaking, it's like he'll feel it, and then next thing you know, he's like right on my lap, and he won't say anything, he won't do anything, he'll just have his little schnoz there, and he'll just lay it on my lap and just like, dude, I got you. So
I'm here for you, Dad. I'm
yeah.
here for you.
Oh my gosh, man. So I love my dog. That's why I want to get a little doggy cam. But man, he's my highlight. He's my biggest highlight. He remind me of remember Alpha from that Disney and Pixar movie Up?
Oh yeah.
And he had like that voice changer,
Yeah.
like messed up his collar.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that. Oh my gosh, Mr. Ryman, you ain't lying, man. Man's best friend. My mom just said, "I love you too." The transparency is what makes you so amazing. Oh my gosh, Mom, thank you so much. But this was like one of my biggest fears. But I broke that night when you had came through. Oh, now I remember the question. You said what was my biggest highlight, and it wasn't me. It was you. I had all this stuff going on in my life, and you came to my stream, and you flooded me with subscribers. There's so much love and support. I just broke it. I broke down, and I cried. Literally just thank God midstream. And I just had to let it ride because I was holding it in for so long. And then after like the 7th or 8th subscriber, I was like, y'all don't know me from Adam. But the fact that y'all are taking the time out of y'all day to be here in this place, in this space, and rock it with me, it broke me. So from the bottom of my heart, UPN Bullet, if we ever meet, I will give you an emphatic hug. And I tell you thank you. And I appreciate you. And just this, I really appreciate you, this, and all the people that's watching right now. I'm not really a crier as much, and it's a nuance for me to be so emotionally driven. But if you, Grandma Sands, like I miss her. I miss her dearly. So, but yeah, that was pretty much my highlight, and it was because of you. It really was because of you.
Well, I appreciate that, friend. I mean, you're too much of a light to not be shown off. Like I said, you're always in such a positive mood. You always got a smile on your face, and if I can just put your platform out there just for one new person to see, then it's worth it. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
We're all about supporting each other, helping each other grow. You know, Yeah, I really don't know the words to say because I didn't really see it from that perspective. You know, I looked at it as, hey, you know, my friend's on right now. You guys don't know who he is, so let's go introduce him so y'all can know another amazing streamer. But now knowing that, like I still have, because I remember you reached out to me, like you sent me an email, and I was actually going through my cleaning out my inbox the other day, and I came across it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not deleting that because to me, like that meant a lot to me that you would reach out, you know, off stream to tell me how much it meant to you. So for sure, definitely, you know, you don't have to thank me. Like I said, that's what I'm here for, is to help others grow and use my platform to get light on them. And you're too lit up to not be shown off.
How did you find me, by the way? I'm
Ah,
curious.
I believe I was just doom scrolling. I do a lot of doom scrolling
Mm,
on TikTok and Twitch, and I don't remember what. I think you just came up on like a for you page on TikTok one day. Where I believe you're just playing Marvel, and
mm.
just your energy, and I was just like, you know, this guy could be something. And I followed you right then, and I waited till you went live the next day, and I popped in. We started chatting, and to tell you how to put in perspective for everybody that doesn't know Moors or hasn't had the opportunity to catch one of his streams, the energy that I tell you all and the light that this guy gives off. The wife came into the bedroom, and within 3 minutes she was like, "Who are you watching? Because they sound so happy. They sound." And I showed her, and she logged into her Twitch on her phone and followed him as well. And like she just said right there in chat, ray of sunshine, because that's what you are. You are a ray of sunshine. And if you're ever having a bad day, just pull up a Morrizzz stream. I guarantee your bad day is going to be flipped around. I promise you that.
Man, my dog even broke my mom. My mom was nervous about him initially, but like, she's like, I love him now. I'm like, I know, right?
I can't wait to catch his next stream, says Mr. John Wayne. And Medic says the laugh is contagious. You can't be mad or sad listening to it. Exactly. Exactly. What is one thing you wish you could add to your setup to make it feel more complete?
Literally, my dog. Yeah. I want to add like legitimately, I want to add like a dog cam. I don't know where I'm gonna put it within the area. I'll find a way, knowing me, because as you can see, I remember you had sent a message. You was like, "Yeah, I want to make it too saturated," but like, if you can see, my stuff is just like full of stuff. I'm full of, and that's only because of I'm so used to so many people. So I'm the oldest out of like my mom has like we got like 6 children. Mom has 6. I'm the oldest out of the 6, and then when she remarried, he had my stepdad, which I consider as my dad because I've been knowing him since like single digits, but he had 5 kids of his own. So like it's a lot of us. I used to always consider ourselves as the Black Brady Bunch because it's just that many people. So I'm used to having like I guess a lot of exchanges, but normally I kind of like play the background. So streaming right now is just so different for me because I'm used to just observing. Like innately, I'm an introvert, but literally, honestly, if it wasn't for the military and like legitimately my mom, I used to like have to sing in a choir. Remember, mom? I was the she used to call us. It was a three. It was a trio before the 5 heartbeats. Well, after the 5 heartbeats, and after the baby girl, I'm losing you. The Temptations. It was the Shepherd Boys. We used to sing. We used to sing. Who is the kings of glory? The Lord that's strong and mighty. I used to sing all of that stuff. We used to get it. But yeah, that brought me out of my shell. But if it wasn't for my mom and it wasn't for the military, I'd be, I don't know, just kind of sitting down, just twiddling my thumbs, and out to my own devices. But yep, the Black
Well,
Brady Bunch
shout out
indeed.
to mom. Mama
I
Morris,
see
shout out to you.
Leah says she's the Mexican Brady Bunch. Leah, you had, yeah, your mom did have, y'all had a lot of siblings too. You're like the youngest. Yeah, Leah's a twin. She had a couple of siblings too.
I bet Christmas time was fun around your house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Christmas felt like Thanksgiving. They used to we never had leftovers. That's one. Um the bathroom was almost always utilized. It was like almost always all to utilize. So yeah, uh let's see. But yeah, Christmas is really good. The food was immaculate. The food was immaculate. Like we used to have food comas. But yeah, I used to love it. And then we'd all just sit around and we'll play like Mario Party. Like that was like the game. Like we would legit like all just sit around and play Mario Party.
Yeah, not like in my house. My house, it was we opened up presents and then everybody dispersed amongst themselves to play with their gifts, and we didn't come back together until it was time to eat.
Yeah.
So, what would you say? What do you think is your biggest strength when it comes to streaming?
um my biggest strength, I don't know if I've looked at it from like a strength or a weakness standpoint. If my strength is just showing people authentically who I am, then I would say that that's it. I don't have like I guess like a unbridled filter. I'm just pretty much a dad that loves to play video games and just striving for his family, and that is courageously trying to go and do something that he will be doing for free. But I want to create. I love that a friend of mine, Empress Linus 91, she said one time that she want to create a legacy for her son. That is exactly what I want to innovate. I want to emulate is I want to create a legacy for my family, but I want to do something that I enjoy. And gaming is something that it's very easy to me. I love it a lot, and I'll be doing it for free. It just so happens that courtesies of Twitch, they compensate you, but then I end up giving away with subscriptions. So like you see those random like hype trains and stuff. I'm like, oh, I know you. Subscribe. And
Yeah.
then one day my wife hit me up and she was like, "How many people have you subscribed to?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
Well, the wife's done found out. Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Like I don't even know where to find that out. And I was like, I'm about to Google that. Like, how do you find out how many people you Twitch subscribe to? Because like I'll love their energy, and then they would get me going, and then I'll like here, I'll send a bit there. Next, like, you know what? I'm going for the real deal Holyfield. Subscribe, enter. But yeah, so I'm pretty confident the money that I'm getting monthly, I'm just dishing it right back out to subscribers by subscribing to people.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way on that aspect where, I don't care for the biddies or the subscriptions or kind of like you. Like I'm just here to give entertainment to people and meet new folks and, help support others. And anything that I do get, yes, it's very appreciative and I'm very thankful for it. But at the end of the day, when it comes time to getting that payout at the end of the month, I just turn right back around and give it back to the community. So
Mhm. But you are so amazing at what you do. Like you really don't know the lives that you affect and you touch in others. It's paramount. That's one of the reasons why I had to see that email. And I was like, man, I just gotta let them know like just how much I appreciate that because you came at the perfect time. Like no one knew that I was going through the grieving process of a friend, or no one knew I was going through the intimate grieving process of a grandma that later on passed away a few days afterwards. But you came through and you blessed me tremendously. So I hope you receive a quadruple portion of a blessing that you give to others by allowing us to be on your platform. So first and foremost, before I even forget, I want to thank you for that. For real, for real.
it's no need to thank me, friend. I'm here for you all. Do you have any other hobbies besides streaming or video games?
All right, Anya, I know you'll be able to help me out. That's my wife. But other hobbies, uh, uh, I dang, I am like I really like working out. When I say I like it, like I like challenging myself from doing different movements. I'm starting to look at anatomy and physiology, and I'm looking like, all right, where can I where can I build my scapula? Or like, oh man, this trapezoid, let me see what's the most effective movement that I could be able to negotiate to render this muscle fiber to get better. Like, how do I shock the body? I don't even want to be familiarized with push-ups. I want to do inclines, or let me do declines, or let me add weights to it, or let me get a weight vest. So I'm not saying I'm a fitness fanatic, but I like challenges. So if I do something one day, the next 2 or 3 days after recovery, doing something else. So I have my headphones on, equivocal to this, and I play music, and I just zone out. Like movement. Sometimes when my dog is here, like he'll come through, and then like we'll interact. Cause so my wife and I, we have a garage gym. So it happened courtesies of like COVID. So when COVID hit, you couldn't really go anywhere. Like all the gyms and stuff was closed. When people's family members was dying, you couldn't even really go to their funerals, like, hey, go to this website. You could see it that way. So it wasn't too personal. All the toilet paper was gone. I don't know why. Like there was no TP for your bunghole. None of that. So, but what we did have with all this time, I legitimately was on my phone. I turned it off. My wife turned it off because we got tired of being afraid. And my mom talked to us. She was like, hey, keep listening to recite Psalms 91, prayer of yourself, prayer of your family. And we're gonna get through this together. So from Psalms 91 to just tuning the world out, we preoccupied our time and we created like a garage, gaming garage in my gym. My friend Leah82 was saying like, hey, you should probably do like a fitness stream too. And I'm like, dang, that may not be a bad idea because I'm in there. It's because it's fun. I like it because I used to work out when I was in the service, but it was through obligation. But now it's like I like to do it. And then I like to see it. I love to see when my children become impacted by it too. Like, oh my gosh, like if you saw my daughter, the way she be killing it with her choreography, I've seen her doing her plays, Misty 912, she is beautiful. She be slaying. Like the way she's so quick with her movements, like she has scary quads. Oh my gosh. I was like, how you get your quads to look like that? Amazing. My other son, Lunar Eclipse. So he wrestles, but I think he just recently, he got out of wrestling currently. But when he's doing his wrestling career, like he was doing it from 6th to 8th grade, now he's gonna be a freshman. This dude's back looked like, you ever seen Bruce Lee and like Fist of Fury?
Oh yeah.
My son's back was looking like that. I was like, whoa, where you get those at? Dude had like a cobra back going on, but like, man, it was crazy. But like he could run like the wind. Lunar Eclipse could run like a wind. My other son, one day we was in a garage, CT64, we was doing curls. So he had the dumbbells and this dude curled like almost like 100 repetitions. And I'm like, dude, I don't want you to pull anything. I don't want your mom to be like, what you in that garage doing? And I'm like, nothing.
Great, now you got us both in trouble.
Yeah, he just wouldn't stop. I was like,
put it down, kid. You're making me look bad.
Put that down. You'll get us both in trouble. So yeah, fitness is definitely a highlight of mine. I love how my wife Anya had put in there. She said sleeping. I am scary good at sleeping, but I don't sleep from like a regular basis in a sense of like the 6 to 8 hours. Sometimes I'll sleep like 2 hours, or some days I'll sleep maybe 3 hours. But then after that, I'm out and about. And I be geeked though. And everybody know when my friends, when we play online, he's like, oh snap, Morrizzz took that nap. And I'm like, yep, your boy done took that nap. So I'm like, it's go time. So we be crushing it in Call of Duty and Rivals with me. After that post game, that pre-game nap, on and popping. You might as well gave me some pre-workout.
Yeah, the wife, she gets on me all the time because my wife, we're like so night and day difference. Like my wife will sleep, and after 8-9 hours, she's still tired when she wakes up. Like I can go back to sleep. Me on the other hand, I'm like you. I'm good with like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm wired. Let's go.
Oh, dog walks. I totally forgot about that. Thank you so much, Anya. Yeah, so I'll interact with my dog. I'll walk around with him. He is literally the talk of the town. Like honestly. Oh my gosh. Everybody want to be like, can I pet that dog?
So do you have Tell him I said bring Sally. What? Let's see. Do push-ups to bring Sally up. Oh, the Sally Up song challenge. Have you heard about that?
Oh, I gotta try that. I've seen people do that. I've seen the challenge because they'll
Well,
be doing push-ups and they'll do it. They'll time it and then they'll do it with
mhm.
one arm. Yeah. hmm I've seen
Don't
that challenge.
don't you do it, Cyber. We're friends. It's hard. I should try push up
uh,
and I try push up and my shoulder pops out. Oof. That's no
ooh,
bueno.
I got a buddy that's he has disability because of his wrist. His wrist, like, I don't know, like the way he goes into a push-up position, he said it hurts like tremendously. So
Mm.
he just used other fitness routines to kind of get him over that hump. But yeah, he can't put any weight on his wrist.
Do you have any pre-stream rituals before you go live? Like, do you have a drink of water or do you have a snack or anything? I saw before we came on, the wife came in and asked if you had your water, and you shook your water bottle to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So I legitimately, because I have a tendency, well, you know how it is when you stream, you talk a lot. So I always hydrate so I don't, my throat is not parched. Sometimes I sing, and both Mr. and Mrs. Ryman can attest to that because they be singing in their streams too. Amazing. Mr. Ryman is the voice of an angel. So I drink water and then I have like it was like a lozenge. So like a cough drop. So I'll take a cough drop, a lozenge, to make sure, because I smile a lot, that my lips don't crack and bleed. You got to get that Carmax, that Blistex. This is vital. So if one runs out, the other one will follow. So I always have that. I got the water, I got the cough drops, and before I even grace the stage and I unmute my mic, I pray. So, yep, that's my ritual. Carmax for my lips, cough drops, and water for my voice, and to keep me spiritually grounded. I pray before I stream.
Now, on the opposite hand of that, what is your after stream wind downs?
After stream wind downs, then I just do a post game wrap up with my kids. I kind of do spot checks, make sure that they're okay, that they're doing good. Normally, my dog is like, all right, it's time to either eat or play, but he can't play right now because I want to say a week ago when I was interacting with him, he landed wrong on his foot and it
Mm.
kind of messed up his quad. But we took him to the vet and they said he's gonna be fine. But yes, they said he's gonna have to stay off that foot, off that leg. He has yet to stay off that leg. Like he would run. I remember he used to run limping. I'm like, why are you running?
That's
Why are
typical.
you running?
I mean, that's typical man for you, right? You know, we're hard-headed and stubborn, right? So there you go, ladies. It's not just us men in general. It's men of all statures, okay? 2 and
All
4
breeds.
legs.
You gonna have neighbors looking at us like, what's he doing to his dog? And I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm telling him to sit. But he like, sometimes he'll get the zoomies with 3 legs and just zit, da, da, yeah. I'm like, dude, you are really stagnating your health. You're healing. It's not going to heal well if you keep doing that. So, but yeah, post game wrap up after I stream, just check in with the kiddos, with the missus. Food. I normally eat because sometimes I'll be streaming for like hours on end. If I get to the point where like I can't hold it in, I'll probably be streaming and eating at the same time. But for the most part, I don't really eat until afterwards. So like between the food, the dog, uh, the fan bam, yeah, that's pretty much all I do. And then preparation for work the next day.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, that food's definitely a plus for sure.
These questions are
When
cool. I like them.
if there's one thing you could change about the streaming world, what would it be and why?
Mm. Ooh. Uh, I don't. I don't think I would. To be honest, I don't think I would change anything because I like the fact that it appeals to so many different facets. So, like the what we're doing right now, how you're able to do like a podcast, talk, interview standpoint. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of different ASMRs. So when people, if you like people to eat and stream, there's a couple of people that's out there. They can have like Korean dishes where you can hear them slurp up romaine noodles and eat jerk chicken and everything else. You can watch them. There's even a stream that you can watch people sleep. Like,
Yeah, that's
you go
true.
on Twitch, you type in sleeping, and then they're like, all right, let's get some shut eye. And they're literally just catching Z's while I guess people just like watching people sleep. I don't know. But yeah, it
Not creepy
appeals
at
to
all.
yeah, to so many people. If you have just think of something and type it in and you'll be surprised what you find on Twitch and the people that do it. So I mean I guess I wouldn't change anything.
When people remember you years from now, what do you hope they remember the most about you?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh yeah, we're getting to the
That
hard
he
questions now.
that was a good that's a good one. That's thought provoking. I I want them to know that he was first and foremost a man of faith because I am very glass half full. I am like an unwavering optimist. But what keeps me going when I feel low is through God, through Christ, because He helps me with my faith. And there's stuff that I don't even understand. I may not even understand or why things are happening and the totality and the fastest that is happening in life, because everyone has your peaks and valleys through life. But one thing that I find in myself innately comfort is I know someone that knows what's going to happen a year from now, 2 years from now, tomorrow, and I reach for him, I search for him, and so yeah. So I want them to know that. All right, first and foremost, definitely Morrizzz is definitely a man of faith. I love how my spouse mentioned joyful. Thank you so much for that. So joy, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, I want them to know he's faithful, optimistic, uh, joyful, and he's been through it. But in the same sense, he's better for it. It's almost like an iron sharpening iron. So even though you go through trials and tribulations, you don't have to stay there. Or if you do feel the need, or if you're hurting, I'm right there with you. Like we're gonna be hurting together. But in the same breath, let's get on out of here. There's light at the end of this tunnel, and it's always the darkest before the dawn. But if I can't be with you in the darkness, I might as well not even celebrate you in the dawn. So that's what I want to be known as.
Medic says his genuineness, faithfulness, and the laugh.
Clean. Medic! I love it when she come through the chat. I love saying that.
We need a medic over here now.
Yeah. They always come through in the clutch too. Like, yes, thank you so much.
Now you've talked a lot about your faith
Mm-hmm.
openly on this tonight and in your streams as well. What's for someone else that's getting in faith or wanting to stream, and religion's kind of a hush hush topic with the streaming world. What would you give to them as far as just being open or not being ashamed of it per se?
Gotcha. I know biblically, it's expressed, and I don't know the scripture, and I can't quote it, but I know that it said in scripture that if you deny me on earth, I'll deny you in heaven. So that's one person that I will never deny. Like he's known me before I was born. And I've been legitimately, I used to receive death threats when I was a teenager. There's been a lot of cases where I could have died from car accidents to just different circumstances that happened in my life. Darius can attest. There's been definitely different situations that happened to me that could have been fatal. But I serve a God that sees all, hears all, and knows all. So to those people that if you're struggling in your I want to say struggling in terms of, don't go to social norms when it comes to the way of the world, the worldview. Like if you know in your heart, this is who I believe in, this is who I trust, this is who I lean on, this is who I rely in, that should be sufficient enough. And if you have to work through that, pray through that, please do that. seek counsel, but like if you have like a local church, I advise you definitely to go there. Speak to another person that also shares the faith as well, that can be able to help you, strengthen you, enrich you. One of the reasons why I mentioned Malus, I don't know how to say his name. His real name is Ian, but it's Malucent. I know I could type his name in the chat, but it's Malucent, Malucius. Darius, you know him. I don't know, Darius, if you're still in the chat, if you could type in Ian's Twitch handle, y'all can see exactly what I mean, because he's very unapologetic. That's what I'm talking about. That's his name right there. If y'all can see it in my chat. He is unapologetically bold about his faith, because and he's an amazing streamer, and he's always there to help. Like, he's given me so much confidence in terms of like he was streaming back in, like he said, like since 2012, and then like 2015 16 he made so much money that he quit his job, and all he does is Twitch faithfully every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's literally all he does, and he has a fan base of like 70 plus people. I think one time I was in his chat, he had like 120 plus, and they were all just having fun, talking, gaming. But I know it's because of who he serves and who he's giving reverence to that's got him to that position. Plus, he's a genuinely nice guy. The guy's a really good, nice guy. He's a married man, and he got the kiddos as well. So, yeah, I would say to those people that are struggling, definitely, I would definitely advise to pray, just be a little bit diligent, find a church home, speak to others about the faith, but don't keep it in. Express yourself in a comfort space, in a comfort space.
Beautifully said, friend. Beautifully said. So, Morriss, I have 2 more questions for you.
Oh, man!
One of the questions is an easy one, and the last one is the hardest one for the night. But
Oh, snap.
What is your next goal or your next milestone with streaming?
Okay. Oh, streaming. Ooh.
Because we currently have you at 529 followers on Twitch and 1,013 followers on TikTok. So what kind of goals or milestones are you looking at?
Gotcha. Oh. Milestones. That's a good one. Okay. I want to make a partner for Twitch. I would like to make partner for Twitch for sure. I want to garner more views. I want to be able to multi-stream not only on the from Twitch to TikTok, but also on Instagram too, because I'm seeing a lot of uptick in Instagram. I'm not sure about Kick. I don't know if you. I'm sure you probably heard about it. That other streaming gaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a little bit more history on that, but I'm curious about it.
Yeah, I don't really know very many people that's done Kick. I know a couple of people that I know that have done it really weren't too impressed with it, but I don't know per se if they really gave it a shot per se. Like, they did a few streams on it, but I guess it was just because they were so used to how Twitch operates and everything. So I'm not sure, but I've also heard a lot of good things about it too. So I guess it's just a however you look at it type thing.
Yeah, I really want to do that. And then like long-term goals, retirement. So next month on the 28th of August, it'll be 20 years for federal service. And within the next 5 years, I'll be eligible for retirement. So I want to be able to retire federally, but then I still want to have money garnered from what we're doing right now on this awesome streaming platform to offset what I would normally be getting every 1st and 15th if I were still affiliated with the Department of Justice in the HR DEA spectrum. So that's my long-term goal, is to be able to procure retirement federally and just be able to do what I love.
Looks like some beautiful goals for sure. I mean, we all want to retire one day, right?
Facts. Oh my gosh, true. So true. So true. Oh my gosh.
Morriss, here's your final question of the evening if you're ready for it, sir. And this is, I will say, the hardest question, because it may not seem like It's nothing, but everybody that has answered it has always been kind of stumped on it.
Get my stretch going.
So Morrizzz,
Yeah.
for being on this platform for a few months with your followers on both TikTok and Twitch being over 1,500 total. Someone new coming to this chat tonight says, I want to stream. I don't know how to stream or where I need to go to get started. What would be the best piece of advice you would give that person starting out tonight?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Say it one more time. That is
All right.
That's a brain teaser.
Someone new comes into chat tonight, says, I want to
New guy.
start streaming, but I don't know where to
Yep.
start.
Mhm.
What would be the best piece of advice you would give them to start out tonight?
Okay. The best piece of advice I would give them is I need to know it starts here. Before it starts anywhere else, it legitimately starts here. So I would gauge their purpose. I'm like, what is your why? Like, I want to know what drives you, what's going to thrive you, what's going to make you want to stream on those days when you don't want to. Like, what's going to make you create that schedule, what's going to make you consistent, and not waver from it or deviate from it. So the first thing I would need to know is their why. I need to know what would drive them on those days when they don't want to do it. Because I would say when I first started streaming for the first 2 months, it was kind of like that honeymoon phase of just like, oh man, I'm streaming every day, every night. I'm thinking about streaming. I'm waking up and just having a stream delight. But after that, it's all said and done and the party's over. It's like, oh man, is it Retro Wednesday again? Oh my gosh, I just had a long day at work. I just worked for like 10 hours straight. I don't know if I want to do this. Not today. What's that purpose, that reason that's going to get you over that threshold? That's going to be like, you know what? I'm doing this for more than myself. I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for more than myself. I'm doing it to commemorate my buddy Smokey, aka Richard Lee Donaldson, that passed away last year. I'm doing it because my grandma Sands, that had passed away this year, she always provided for me. She loved me, and she was always with me in everything that I did. So you have a purpose that supersedes your bad days, your worst days, your horrible days, and you stream, anything is possible. Anything. And I'm kind of biased. I had like one of the coolest moms walking God's green earth. So whenever I run into a funk, I just call my mom and she just like, I don't know. She just has a wonderful way of putting things into perspective. So yeah, I'd gauge their mental, find out the purpose, help them in terms of uh, people, places, people that could be able to help them out. If they're trying to make from a follower here to a follower there, they're trying to make affiliate. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's see. All right, when you want to get on the chat, like how long are you trying to stream? What games are you trying to play? Let's see what the leading market for the most average games that's constituting a lot of viewership is these games. These are your top 10s or your top 15s. But then in the same breath, you got to play games that you actually want to play because the viewer would see your enthusiasm. They could see that you're fully invested in the games that you're playing. So let's just say I'll definitely be with them. I'll definitely be with them. But I'll be with them here before I'm with them here.
Beautifully said, sir. Know your reason why and get your resources. Beautifully said.
Yeah.
And they definitely have a good mentor with you in their corner for sure.
So be on the lookout, guys and gals, because UPN Bullet now, we're going to be playing some Marvel Cosmic Invasion soon. Oh! It's going to be so nice. Oh, maybe we can do a zombies. If you like zombies, we can just do zombies.
I mean, we can indeed. I have to get my Xbox Live back up though. I canceled it when I got my PC because I just never got back on it after I got the PC, and I just couldn't justify spending the $20 a month for it and not be playing it. So
yeah, you can switch your Activision account and add it to your PC. I had to do the same thing for Black Ops 7.
I gotcha. We'll definitely have to look into it. Medic says Morrizzz killed this interview. Yet you did, indeed.
I was trying to make sure no tears hit this mic.
Well, Morrizzz,
it'll sound all choppy and sloppy.
That's all the questions I have for you, my friend. Hard to believe we've already been talking for almost 2.5 hours. It's time definitely has
for real?
flown by. Yeah, yes, indeed.
Hey, is that the longest or the shortest interview that you ever done?
You're tied for the longest.
The longest? Who won?
I'd have to look at it, but you and Rogue Eris are y'all went over the 210 mark. Medic says you made the hard question look really easy, and that's why
Oh
that.
my.
And you see, and that's why I say that question. People, it doesn't come off as a hard question, but when you go to think about it, it is a hard question, and that's why it is the last question of the night.
Yeah, that's a good one. Because I have to put myself in their shoes.
Well, Morriss, like I said, that's all the questions I have for you, my friend. I greatly appreciate the time you took to sit down with us and show us a little the inside of you off stream and what gets you to do this day in and day out. Is there anything you'd like to say to me, to the chat community, just in general, just people that may not have seen one of your streams or this is their first time finding out about you? What would you like to say to them?
Oh my. Um, wow. Uh, okay. So you new viewers out there, you want to see some good, epic, pure gaming? You come here to Morrizzz 3Z's 1985, because this is where we thrive. Your boy be getting live, and I'm trying to dive into some good gaming. So you come on through, follow me. I also follow my main man UPN Bullet, because oh my gosh, this dude is amazing. Godly. I wish where's the applause button? Like when you do your clip edits, it's got to be like how you hear the
Yeah,
claps in the background
yeah.
and the stands. You gotta give it up for UPN Bullet. I couldn't imagine it being the most kosher, cool, calm, and collected interview that I've ever seen. Like I've seen different interviews from like Geraldo to like Oprah's to like just people that are so good at interviews. It's seamless. You have that demeanor, that decorum, that atmosphere, the professionalism. You keep people involved into the creative process. Like I love the fact that that you're into it the way I was. Like I couldn't have imagined a better host than for this UPN Bullet podcast for chat. So thank you so very much. So all of y'all new streamers, please follow me. You won't be. I think you'll like it. Yeah, I think I get, especially my friends. Oh my gosh, my friend, courtesies of Marvel Rivals. Got my buddy Darius the Great 3-0. He's also on the road to affiliate. Please follow my friend. This dude he's a beast. He's awesome. Also Mr. Ryman 84. If you follow his TikTok, let's just say you need to eat prior. This dude is a chef. He's a chef's chef. Like good. Definitely got to follow him. Lee 82, I love you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. You are one of the vital reasons why I am twitching to this day. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so very much. My mom came through in the chat. Love you, Mom. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you giving me that Sega Genesis way back when. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that now, at the young, tender age of 41, we're getting it done on the sticks. But thank you, Mom. Love you for joining, and to my lovely wife, Alicia. I know it's been crazy. I am a handful. It's been 16 years of you knowing me, and look at all this fun we're having. Thank you so much. I know for everybody in the stream, it's going on like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but I really appreciate y'all rocking with me from start to finish. Ma, I know it's getting past your bedtime because you normally sleep a little bit earlier, so thank you so much. Right now, I am 9 years old, and we are in Chicago, and you just gave me the Christmas present that I've been longing for a year. So thank you so much. My mom just said the interview was so good. I didn't feel like 2 hours. That there was never dull moments, and Morrizzz was honest, energetic, and epic. The interview was phenomenal. And the comments and conversation was excellent. Party time. Excellent.
Well, I've done made it. I made Mama Morriss proud.
That's
I'm
amazing.
good.
But honestly, my mom is amazing too. She really is. She really, really is. Like, if you think I'm cool and I'm energetic and wait, if you ever met her, man, I love you, Mom. Thank you. I love my wife. Thank you, Alicia. aka Anya. And to all my kids that play with their dad, you have immortalized these time periods that I had the opportunity to share with y'all from years to come. Like I don't even know if y'all remember, like we was watching Sonic. We watched the first Sonic movie, and after the movie was over, what all three of them said, like they liked it, and I feel like they liked my childhood all in one breath. Like
There you go.
I'm like walking at the movie theater. I'm like, whoa, what's going down? I'm getting all teary-eyed. But I just love the fact that, you know, that they love it. They are also gamers. My wife games. Like, we're legitimately a family of gamers. Shout out also to Calculated Chaos. I just remember Calculated Chaos because Calculated Chaos is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ryman, who are also a couple streamers. They are good gamers, awesome gamers. They have an amazing schedule. And I think recently I saw them play Power World. Nintendo lost that lawsuit too in regards to that.
I saw that.
UPN
Yeah, I saw that.
Power World. They were trying to sue him because of like Pokemon and stuff like that. But yeah, amazing people, amazing people. To my kiddos, thank you so much for y'all. You always make Dad proud. I love all three of y'all, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for your lives. Yeah.
Morrizzz, I just want to say thank you again, my friend, for hanging out with us tonight and letting us get to know you. We're going to roll some credits, and everybody, if you could just hang out for the raid, refresh your lurks. We're going to jam out to the song and raid over to Darius, which is recommended by Morrizzz. He's trying to hit affiliate. Morrizzz, thank you so much again, my friend. God bless you. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you, and I look forward to seeing your next stream, my friend.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you again.
And we will catch everybody later. Doodles.
This journey's ours, but